Ever wondered why some ceiling fans last 15 years while others start making noise in just 6 months? The secret is hidden right here, inside the motor. Today I'm opening up this ceiling fan piece by piece to show you exactly what you are paying for when you buy a premium fan. If you're planning to buy a new ceiling fan in 2026 or your old one is running slow, this video will save you money and frustration. Most people only look at the design and the price tag, but real performance depends on 4 hidden parts that companies rarely explain properly, so let's break this down together. First, look at these blades. See these lines running across them? This is called ribbed blade design, and it's not just for looks. It actually does 2 very important jobs. Number 1 is strength. The ribs make the blade stiff and rigid. Cheaper fans use completely flat blades that start to wobble at high speed and can even bend over time due to air pressure. Ribbed blades stay balanced for years and don't deform. Number 2 is air delivery. The curved profile combined with those ribs helps the blade cut through the air smoothly. That means the motor has to work less to push the same amount of air, so you get better cooling and slightly lower electricity bills. If your current fan shakes on speed 5, go check the blades. If they are flat without any ribs, that's probably the reason. Now the most important part of any fan, the bearing. This fan uses what's called a double ball bearing, and this is a big deal. So what does a bearing even do? The motor shaft that spins the blades rests and rotates inside this bearing. Cheap fans use a single bearing or sometimes just a metal bush, which is basically a ring. After 1 or 2 years of daily use, that bush or low-quality bearing wears out. The result is noise, vibration, and a drop in speed. Double ball bearing means there are 2 sets of steel balls sharing the load of the spinning shaft. That gives you 3 major benefits. First, silent operation. There is no grinding or gar-gar sound even after 5 years because friction is minimal. Second, longer life. A double bearing setup is easily 3 times more durable than a single bearing fan. Third, smooth speed. The motor doesn't have to fight friction, so it can actually reach its full RPM and give you proper air throw. Here's a pro tip for when you go to the market. Ask the shopkeeper directly, is this double bearing or single? If he hesitates or doesn't know, it's better to walk away. This next part is where many companies cut costs and customers never know. See this golden coil inside? This is high-grade copper winding. A lot of budget fans in the market use aluminum winding with a thin copper coating on top. From the outside it looks the same, but it works very differently. Copper is king for 3 reasons. First is better conductivity. Copper carries electric current far more efficiently than aluminum. Aluminum heats up more, it wastes electricity as heat, and it delivers less power to the rotor. Second is heat resistance. We have harsh summers, and copper can handle high temperatures without melting the insulation around the wire. Aluminum winding fans burn out much faster because the insulation fails. Third is power savings. A pure copper fan will use 10 to 15% less electricity compared to an aluminum one for the same air delivery. How can you check this at the shop? It's simple. Copper fans are noticeably heavier. Just pick it up. If the fan feels surprisingly light for its size, there is a high chance it's aluminum inside. The last part is the high-grade rotor and stamping. Think of this as the heart of the fan because this is the part that actually spins. Stamping means the thin steel plates that are stacked together to make the rotor core. When a company says high grade, it means 2 things. 1. Better steel quality. Good electrical steel has low energy loss. That means more of the electrical power gets converted into magnetic power, which gives you more torque and better air throw. 2. Precision cutting. If the stamping is poor and the edges are rough, the rotor will never be perfectly balanced. An unbalanced rotor wobbles, and that wobbling causes vibration and noise over time. Good companies also dynamically balance the rotor on a machine. That's why premium fans run so smooth and don't shake. When you combine a high-grade rotor with copper winding and double ball bearings, you get a fan that runs cool, quiet, and fast for a decade. So let's recap quickly. A truly good ceiling fan comes down to 4 things. Ribbed blades for strength and airflow, double ball bearing for silent operation and long life, pure copper winding for power savings and durability, and high-grade rotor stamping for zero vibration. Next time you go to the market, don't just look at the color and the price. Ask about these 4 specs specifically. A fan with all 4 might cost 800 to 1200 rupees more upfront, but it will save you 3 times that amount in electricity bills and replacement costs over the next 10 years. Was this breakdown helpful for you? Comment the word copper if you want me to test this fan's actual power consumption in my next video. And if you want a video on how to identify aluminum versus copper winding right at the shop, hit like and subscribe. I'm testing 3 more fans this month, so hit the bell icon so you don't miss which one fails the teardown test. I'll see you in the next one.